cutie pies. I am Lanikia, and you are watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Young and the Restless edition. Today is Wednesday, November the 1st, 2023. Happy November, you guys. All right, let's get into this soap. Honestly, I'm not going to rate it. Y'all can tell me what you think in the comments, but on a scale of 1 to 10 for me, I just kept saying, in the middle of this, twice I got up and I was doing something else. I said, girl, you're watching this soap. You got to review this. What are you doing? I don't know what it was. It didn't keep my attention today. First of all, we see Summer and Chelsea. Excuse me, Summer and Chloe. I said, okay, what's happening here? Why is every time Chloe goes somewhere? Hold on, Mimi. Every time Chloe goes somewhere, it's like she always has issues with the person. Like we saw this with her and Chelsea play out. Then we saw her and Sally. Now it's Chloe and Summer. I said, girl, don't you get tired of being stressed? Cause you stressing me out watching this. I'm stressed out every time because she gets so wound up. Summer, you're not paying attention. I don't care. Don't nobody care about Marquetti in this line. I thought it was just a little thing for them to have jobs on this soap so they can say they have jobs or whatever. But anyways, she just talking about that, about Marquetti and stuff, and how Summer is not trusting them, and that's it. Let's move on. So then we go over here and we see Billy is with Chelsea. She has come back into town. They go up, they get real acquainted with each other, and then he tells her all about how he feels like Kyle is coming for his job and all of this and that, and she just feels like they need to just talk, and she hopes they work it out. And he also feels like he can't trust Jack to have his back on it. It's the same thing he's been saying. He's just telling it to Chelsea now. And she just says, be optimistic about it. And she's there if he needs to lean on her. And he was like, thank you, for that or whatever. And let's move on. So then we go over here and we see Summer leaves out, and that leaves when Chloe comes in, Chloe and Chelsea meet together. She tells her how it's so difficult working for Summer because she doesn't trust them. And Chelsea's like, it's okay, we're gonna all sit down and we're gonna all get this together. And you know, Chloe's just telling her it's Summer, Chelsea, it's Summer. I don't know. I don't really too much care about this. So then we go over here and we see Kyle and Mariah. See, as soon as I saw these two, I said, "Oh Lord." Kyle and Mariah are sitting there talking. She's going over, the baby and everything with the baby. And he's going over how he's being carefree. And she said, so you're not trying to find a job? He said, I know a job I want. I want to be at Marquette. I mean, not Marquette, but Jabot. And she said, but you gave up that job. He said, and she said, plus Billy is running. And he said, Billy ain't gonna be in that position much longer. And she was like, how do you know that? And he said, because he is a screw up. He already know how he knows that. But he said, because he's a screw up. And, it's just a matter of time. And she said, but what if it's not? Why don't you just branch out, do your own thing? She said, and because, he told her it took some advice from Victor. And she said, you do not need to be taking advice from Victor. Branch out, do your own thing, and don't worry about all this. He said he thought about it, but he wants to take what's rightfully his, and he feels like Jabot is rightfully his job. So why would he branch out and launch another company when he got one right there that he feels like he deserves? Let's move on. So then we go over here because that's pretty much it with them. And so she gets up and leaves, and she tells him word of advice: just proceed with caution because you don't want family infighting and all that. I said, too late, girl. So then we go over here and we see Billy and he comes up to Kyle because he done got off the bed and everything with Chelsea. So he comes up to Kyle because he's still sitting there at society, and he tells Kyle, we need to have a discussion about you trying to come for me. Why does Kyle not call Billy uncle? Like, why? To me, I know somebody was like, well, when you're old, you don't have to do that. They're adults. I understand they're adults, but Kyle shows no respect for any of the people in his life. The only one he kind of shows respect for are his parents and Victor and them. But like when it comes to Billy and anybody else, he doesn't show any type of respect. But anyways, let's move on because I really don't care about that one either. So then we go over here to Adam and Sally. Y'all could have threw up. I said, Sally, Which brother you gonna sleep with, man? Y'all know I like Sally. I've told y'all from the beginning, Sally is my girl. I like Sally, but I'm sick of this. If you're gonna be with Adam, don't you run yourself over there to Nick, not damn other time. Don't do it anymore. Now, I told you when you first got with Nick, be with Nick. If you want to be with Adam, then go back to Adam. And you were all, I'm just so confused. I don't know what to do. Me and Adam, we did sleep together again, and the fire wasn't there. But then she got pregnant, and now all of a sudden the fire is back. Girl, leave this man alone. Adam, you know exactly what you're getting with Adam. If that's what you want, then be with him and leave Nick alone. Like, and it's just nasty. You just running back and forth between these two brothers. That is disgusting, ma'am. I don't want to see this. So she wake up in the bed with Adam. Actually, Adam wakes up first because Nate texted him like, "So you plan on coming to work?" And Adam going when he comes out of the shower, I guess and got all dressed and everything, he tells her, we stayed up most of the night. So yeah, we slept late, and that's the best I've slept in months. And she said, "So mine too." I said, "But you've been sleeping with his brother for months." Like, anyways, I'm not about to do this with this girl. Anyway, so now they're talking about, do you regret what happened? And she just like, I just need to figure out how this is gonna all go. I said, I don't care at this point. I don't care how this goes for you, Sally. If you're gonna be with Adam, just be with Adam and let's move on. So, anyways, Victoria, and Victoria, and Nick are in the office because Victor's in his office. Nick comes in. He tells Victoria, like they let Victor know that Victoria knows everything that he's been doing as far as acting like it was this big plan to throw them off about his mental health and everything. And so Victoria was letting Victor know, I know this, and how could you do this? How could you think I would betray you? Like, Adam is the one that need to be tested, not me. And Victor was like, what y'all talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Nick said the conversation you had where you said you was just, if this was all just a game. And Victor said, I ain't had this conversation. What y'all trying to do? Y'all trying to say that I am losing my mind. I said, Victor, baby, Victor played that part. He had them so confused. They said, now, Dad, stop it. We know the truth. He said, I don't know what truth you know. And then at this point, Nate comes in and he said, oh, Nate, you're here. Get me out of here away from these two. They trying to confuse me. I said, Victor. And so Nate leaves with Victor, right? And they go to the park, and Nate says he talked to a specialist and they gonna work on it. He says if push comes to shove, he gonna fire his kids. And I said, well, let's see what Nate gonna try to do. If he gonna try to let them go and get fired so that Victor could promote him up to the position, to a higher position. I don't know, because Victor is the CEO. I don't know what Victor trying to pull, but this is the mind games. Like, every time I say I don't really care for Victor, there's always somebody in the comments like, why don't you like Victor? Why don't? Because it's a soap and it's entertainment, and I can have an opinion about somebody I don't like. But this is one of the reasons I don't like Victor, because he's such a manipulator. This is all he does to his children. Like, this is mental abuse. This is mental and emotional abuse. Anyways, let's move on. So then we go over here to they're all talking. Nick and Victoria are talking, and they go into the athletic club, right? So they just don't even be at the Phoenix anymore. They go into the athletic club, right? And Adam coming down, and they's like, what was you up there doing? Begging Sally for another chance. When you gonna learn? I said, Nick, hush. Hush, sir. You finna have egg on your face. But anyways, um, Adam is just like, whatever. Let's go ahead and talk about father. And have y'all seen him? And they said, yes, we have. And he says, I met with a specialist. And they said, you didn't involve us in it. And he said, no, I met with the specialist. And I think we should all try to get Dad to talk to him. And Victoria said, we'll take it from here. We're going to make decisions and stuff when it concerns our father. I said, whether y'all like this or not, Adam is the child too, or whatever. I don't care. I don't like, honestly, this is just like Young and the Restless. The storylines, they're not giving to me. Their storylines go on far too long. They far too long. Like this whole Jack, Diane, Billy, Kyle. I'm over it. I'm over it that at this point. But anyways, I don't even know what I was trying to say. Oh, so they're telling Adam, stay away from this. But Adam goes ahead and sets up a lunch meeting later on with Victor. So he wants a doctor to just pop up. He tried to get Victoria and them to do it too. They don't want nothing to do with Adam, but Victoria and Nick, when Adam leaves, they say they are concerned and they really do. What if, because Victoria says he's still playing us, and Nick said, but what if he's not? And they said, we're going to have to make some decisions. That's it. That's all I got for y'all today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I know this might come about like, girl, you so negative, Nancy, on this soap. It's not good. That's why I don't like this, because it's not a good soap. Like, anytime that you are sitting there watching a soap and you literally get up and start doing something else because you forgot that you were watching the soap, it's not good. It didn't keep my attention today. Hopefully they do better tomorrow. We'll see. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps, The Young and the Restless edition. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.